Thank you, everybody. In case you're wondering, my walk-up music in my mind is the next episode by Dr. Dre. So I hope y'all are ready for this next episode of AI as we come into this new world that we live in. I'm really grateful to HRF for letting me come have this chance to meet so many amazing people. Y'all are doing incredible things. There are a lot of people tuning in online as well, and I know that y'all are doing great things where you are. So let's see if this advances. Great. Here at the Oslo Freedom Forum this year, we are being asked to invited to imagine how we can bring better freedom and stronger freedoms to our communities. The freedom of speech is something that's been fought over for centuries, but the fight continues on even to this day. A new battle has begun over freedom of thought. Up until the 21st century, our thoughts were protected within the confines and the boundaries of our mind. But with the advent of social media and now artificial intelligence, technology has really found a way to pierce that wall and get inside. AI invites you into this seemingly safe space where you feel comfortable, right? It wants you to open your mind and share everything with it. It really kind of feels like you're speaking with a trusted friend. So let's kind of unpack that a little bit here. AI really works best the more data that you give it. So these large platforms like ChatGPT, Claude, they take as much data as they can. And, they say it's for your benefit, which it does. It makes the AI better. But they also use it for their benefit. The first thing that they do is they use it for their model training. They take all of your data and they feed it to their model to make it smarter and for their business opportunities. ChatGPT and others recently introduced a long-term memory feature, which remembers everything about you in order to try and understand you better and think more like you. This also has a side benefit for them of locking you into their system long-term. They sell your data to third-party advertisers, and many of them have data sharing agreements with governments around the world. And then if you want to have access to the highest level of AI features, some of them require you to upload a government-issued ID. And we know how well that goes. Just ask Coinbase. So we give all this data to these platforms, and we're opening ourselves up to vulnerabilities like data leaks, for example. Another big thing that we open ourselves up to is censorship, and this happens at multiple layers. The first layer is that input box, where you type something in. If they don't like what you typed, they'll just cut you off right there. Before you even engage with the AI, you're removed from the equation. With this model training, they select what data goes into the model, what they feed it. They select the dials. They tune the dials for the political biases. And effectively, they are defining truth itself in this model. Next up is that long-term memory feature that I mentioned, where we give it all this information, and it's supposed to try and think like us. What that effectively does is the more that we feed it, the more we come to rely on it as a replica of our mind. Let's just call this your digital brain sitting there as a hot spare. This really gives the opportunity to these platforms, because that digital brain is not privately encrypted away from them. They could quietly, selectively go in and delete portions of your memory without you knowing it. Or perhaps more nefarious, they could insert things into your memory that you didn't put there. So as you interact with AI long term, subtly the results are being tweaked to their liking and not to your own memory. So this is your digital brain, your thoughts, altered without your knowledge. I call this form of censorship subconscious censorship, and I'm not really hearing a lot of people talk about it yet, so I hope that we can talk about it more. And lastly, these tools can be restricted at the country level using mass firewalls. So what options do we have, right? We need to fight and protect our privacy and protect our freedom of thought. I have two suggestions here. The first one is local AI. This is the most private. It runs on your device. And then secure enclaves are a newer technology that secure your data in the cloud and try their best to replicate that privacy of local, but on a cloud level. Local AI has the benefit of running offline, so if your organization or your activists have low internet quality, then this is really beneficial to them. But the trade-off is that laptops and phones are underpowered, so they have to select small models to run, which sacrifice accuracy. Secure enclaves are always connected, which is a downside if you need offline support, but you gain this great computing power that can run the largest models, the latest models, and really have the highest output. A great example of a local AI here is LM Studio. This runs on Mac, Windows, Linux. It's open source, it's free, and it's really easy point-and-click installation of the latest models. And then in the cloud space with secure enclaves, we are really pioneering this future with Maple AI. Maple AI tries to give you a ChatGPT-like experience, but it's fully end-to-end encrypted. So using open source software and being open source ourselves, we use cryptography to prove your privacy. And this means that we can make a fully confidential AI. So I invite you to play around with these tools. And with local AI and with Maple AI and secure enclaves, you, the individual, can be empowered to fight in this new battle over our freedom of thought. And I really think as you use these, we can win. And we can be free to continue to imagine a brighter future. Thank you.